Thanks for the help, friend. I didn't recognize you at first, but you're the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? It was a privilege to fight by your side. Carry on. You went inside that gate, huh? You saved our necks, so thanks. I was afraid we were going to be ordered in there. Legion always ends up doing everybody's dirty work. Farewell, citizen.
I just don't know. Is the medicine sustaining Roderick's life, or just postponing his death? How can he survive for so long with a fever so high?
Roderick's fever's in check, unlike your tongue. How can you think such things after all he's done for us? For you. Have a little faith.
Faith? Are you telling me we're supposed to rely on the good graces of the Divines to keep Roderick alive? Even he would laugh at such nonsense.
Then what would you propose? What more can we do? That medicine is keeping Roderick alive. For now, that's the best we can hope for.
I know, Nisha, and I meant no disrespect. It's just that I hate waiting around like this, watching him suffer.
As do we all, dear friend. Do not fear. I have been assured that the medicine will restore our Roderick to full health. But it will take some time.
Then let us trust a bit less to faith, and a bit more to our own strength. I shall guard the medicine cabinet myself, just in case.
And I shall continue my vigil at Roderick's side. It's just a matter of time before our leader returns to us. I can feel it in my heart.
Where are you?
What's... Where are you? Your presence here will not be tolerated! No! Yeah! afternoon.
What's going on with you?
I understand data worship has become increasingly prevalent.
Hello.
Is this pleasure or business? You are one hot customer. I do think I've been taken advantage of. I do think I've been taken advantage of. I do think I've been... That's more than I'd usually... I do... Let's just keep this affair between the two of us. Shadowhide.
Good evening. Ravasa Orthrela. You've returned. So, have you been to Crowhaven? Have you... What's this? The Journal of Lord Leviticus? My friend, you've done it! This is wonderful news. The words of Lord Leviticus himself. Perfect. Ah, I believe I owe you something, eh? Here, let me show you these moves. Step like this. Now strike. All right, now parry. That's it. There you are, some of the best combat moves you'll ever learn. You'll need them if you want to last more than 5 seconds against me in the arena. Now, let's see what this journal says. Interesting. But, Wait, can this be? But, by Shinji, I'm the son of a vampire. I'm no gray prince. I'm the spawn of evil. I thought my father was a nobleman, not some blood-sucking monster. I can't... all a lie. A lie. The journal. My father's journal. My whole life has been nothing but a lie. I'm no gray prince. I'm a vile, wretched spawn of evil. Please leave me. I can't...
You ain't gonna stop until you hit champion, are you? Well, good. The blue team needs as much glory as we can get. I know. Get a move on. You ain't gonna stop. After that last match, this one should feel like a vacation. One Khajiit in a heavy raiment, probably with a sword. Nothing you can't handle.
people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. You almost have to feel bad, for the yellow team's Khajiit, for the blue team's gladiator, is a combatant you know and love. Let's see how they fare!
Let's get this over. You'll never leave this arena alive. You'll never take me. It's the best you can do.
Good people, we have a winner! All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
You showed that cat whose claws are sharper, eh? I would expect no less. Here's your gold. Now go wash up. You look awful.
Hello there. How are you?
Have pity, beautiful lady.
Hi there. I know what you're thinking. Gogron, he's too big to be sneaky. Well, you're right. Me, I like to just go in and hack my targets to pieces. Ha! Happy hunting.
Ah, so you infiltrated Fort Such, remained undetected, and replaced the medicine with the poison I provided. You are truly a master of shadow. It pleases me greatly to offer you this reward and a well-earned bonus. Go now, rest. I'll have another contract ready whenever you are. So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests? The contract is waiting. Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend? Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold. The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Miss Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her... her cold, loving embrace.
Hello. What is it I can do for you? Remember the pretenses under which the guests are there. They will be suspicious. You must be as effective an actor as you are a killer. It would be a good idea to talk to each guest and appeal to their good disposition. Remember, if they really like you, they may open up to you. You should dress appropriately. The Deceiver's finery, your recent quest reward, would serve this purpose nicely. If you earned it, that is. May Sithis be with you.
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle. We're next. I'm sure of it. First Kvatch, now Skingrad. The Daedra won't stop until we're all dead. I enjoy the wines that Tamika makes at her vineyard, and they're reasonably priced as well. Go, socialize. Talk to those fine people, and then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
The sixth guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age. Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, you poor dear. Well, this does make things difficult for me. I want to find the gold as much as anyone, but you need it so much more than I do. The little dark elf. She seems a nice enough girl. But to be perfectly honest, I've never trusted their kind. We'll see. That's cute. You think I'm afraid of you. I like that a lot. Thank you. I doubt it. I like you, too. Blow away. I like that. I doubt it. You're too kind. What a fool. Where did you get that? We understand each other I doubt it. Talk tough to me. I love tough guys. I like... I doubt it. Personally, I think she's a little floozy. She's been eyeing young Primo Antonius, probably smells his wealth. That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families. Oh, that man disgusts me. I find his entire manner offensive. Why, just before you got here, he told me the most off-color joke about an Argonian maid. Well, if I can be perfectly honest with you, I find Neville quite attractive. Red Guards are so exotic, don't you think? It's obvious that young Primo comes from wealth. A chest full of gold would be mere spending change for him. Hmm? Oh, yes. Maybe we'll speak.
Hello, I'm Dovesi. I'm very pleased to meet you. Now that you're here, we can really start looking for that chest of gold. What I mean to say is, before you arrived, we all just sort of glanced around a bit. Now that we're all officially here, we can look in earnest. Go ahead. I won't fight you. Get away from me. Really now, I doubt it. You've got a point. You're revolting. What a... I doubt it. That's enough. You're revolt. Please. I doubt it. I'm with you. Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago. Honestly, I don't think she likes me. It's because I'm a Dunmer. I heard her say something to Neville, and it wasn't very nice. Every now and then he looks over at me and smiles. I think he's sweet on me. If Nels finds the gold, maybe he'll want some company. I know he's a retired soldier, but not just a soldier. He was an officer in the Imperial Legion. I hate the Legion and everything it stands for. When those soldiers came to Morrowind, they persecuted my people and stole our lands. Neville may not be in the Legion anymore, but who knows what atrocities he committed. It's pretty obvious that Primo comes from a wealthy family. He would never be interested in a girl like me, I'm afraid. He did? Oh my goodness, what should I do? Should I talk to him? Or maybe play hard to get? Or should I, or would that be too forward? Oh, you think so? I mean, it is rather forward, but I like it. All right, then. I'll wait for him in his room upstairs. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I have a good idea where that chest might be.
So
That
here we
gold
all
is as
are.
good
Here
as
we all
mine.
are.
Certainly is a nice
Certainly.
help. So you finally showed up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting. We'll see. Really? Interesting. Oh, please. Ugh, please. I'm embarrassed, but thank you. What a wonderful compliment. I wish you're a... That's just talk. Well done. Not funny. Good. Oh, please. Well done. Get up. Oh, please. She's quite beautiful, isn't she? A little young, perhaps, and not exactly highborn, but she possesses a unique elegance. The old woman. She's quite a pest, really. I think she's gotten it into her head that I need mothering or something. She is sorely mistaken. There's something about Nels I can't quite place. He's not for money, that's obvious, but I don't think he's quite the buffoon he seems either. He reminds me of the guards under my father's employ, strict, no nonsense, and ready to fight at a moment's notice. He reminds me of the guards under my father's employ, strict, no nonsense, and ready to fight at a moment's notice. It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company. She's quite beautiful. I have a good idea where that chest might be.
So, here we
That
all are.
gold is as good as
Certainly
mine.
is a nice house.
Ah, yes, the sixth guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance. Oh, yes, Davisi Dran. She's a dark elf originally from Morrowind, or so I hear. I get the sense she doesn't like me very much. Matilde seems like an upstanding citizen of the Empire. She respects the law and recognizes the Legion as Tamriel's greatest defense against evil. Make it quick. Don't waste your flattery on me. Well, you can't scare me. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. Don't try to... Is that so? That works for me. Oh, yes. Matilde seems... Nels is a Nord, and like all Nords, he's a lawless barbarian with no respect for authority. I'm a Red Guard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations. Primo's a blue blood, a noble through and through. He thinks he's better than most people, and in most cases, he's right. I have a good idea where that chest might be.
Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it. I'm listening. That's just stupid. Really? Yeah. Don't try to manipulate me. No more. You're frightening me. What nonsense. You think... Really? Interesting. What a great story. Whatever... Don't try... What a dumb joke. Sorry, I don't get it. I wish I could say that. Whatever... Don't try to manipulate me. Sorry, I don't... Well done. Not now. I accept. I have no... Let me confide something in you, my friend. Dovisi is the spitting image of my own daughter. Her skin is darker, of course, but that sweet face... My daughter was killed, you see, a few years back by bandits. I'm sorry. Please forgive a father's heavy heart. You should have seen the old biddy trying to talk to young Primo Antonius. She may be a noble, but he looked down on her like a scullery maid. Ah, don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels. I will confide something in you, my friend. I despise Neville and all his Imperial Legion ilk. They are useless, uncaring tools of corruption. 3 years ago, my village in Skyrim was attacked by bandits. We went to the nearby Imperial Legion outpost, but they refused to help us. My dear, sweet daughter Olga was killed that day. She was murdered, and the Legion would do nothing to help her. Neville and his kind are scum. Primo is young and rich. I can sense a good, decent person in there somewhere. He just has to get his priorities straight. All right, then. I guess I better start looking. That gold's not...
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere.
I can't quite decide where I should look.
Hello there. You seem like a very nice person. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
Locked inside a house with 5 strangers. It sounded like a trap when I read the invitation. Looks like I was right. Dovizzi couldn't have been any more than 15 years old. What threat could she have posed? Why was she murdered? Damn it, I mean to find out. The poor woman's rather upset. Someone of her bearing isn't accustomed to the horror of murder. When people start turning up dead, it's usually a good idea to keep your eyes on any nearby Nords, if you understand what I'm saying. Well, when somebody gets murdered, everyone nearby could be considered a suspect. That includes young Primo. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group.
Have been murdered.
I haven't seen death like this in a long, long time. It's a bit more than my nerves can handle, I'm afraid. I plan to gather up every drop of drink in this house and keep it to myself. If things get any worse around here, I find comfort there, you see. No. When I looked into Dovizzi's face, it was like peering at my own daughter. I feel like I've lost her all over again. I'll be honest, friend. I don't know what to think about Matilda. Yeah, she seems frightened, but she's also still alive. Why wasn't she killed? She may look old and weak, but that's never stopped a murderer before, has it? Don't doubt for a second that she couldn't be the killer. You want to know how I really feel about Neville's death? I'm afraid. I may hate the Imperial Legion, but its members are trained warriors. Neville was probably the most capable fighter among us, yet he was cut down silently, just a few rooms away. I fear one of us is not who they appear. This isn't the work of some greedy houseguest. There's an assassin among us. You mark my words. We must watch ourselves at every step. Let me ask you something, friend. Why is Primo even here? The rest of us need the money, but his family is wealthy beyond measure. Maybe he was bored, or maybe he just wanted to do some slumming. Or maybe he's a trained assassin hired to kill us all, one by one. Sound crazy? Well, these are crazy times, my friend. Stay safe, if that's even possible.
A pleasure to speak with you. One less dark elf in the world. And now there's one less person to find the gold as well. It's a good day, don't you think? 2 people dead, yet Nell still lives. I don't think that's a coincidence. Nords are savages born to kill. I just know he did it. Why would one of us kill Neville? What if they try to get the rest of us? You'll protect me, won't you? If I may confide in you, dear friend, I'm very worried about the poor boy. The trauma of murders, it could scar him for life. He deserves better. Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house. Two of us have been murdered. One of us is a killer. But who?
It's not safe to be alone. I certainly don't want to be the third. 2 people are now dead. And for what? A trunk full of coins? How pathetic. She was so beautiful. And now she's gone. She seems frightened, like the rest of us. I bet now she's regretting ever stepping foot in this house, gold or no. He's drinking even more than he was before. Is it because he's afraid? Or feeling guilty? Neville was strong, a soldier. If he was murdered, this does not bode well for the rest of us. Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
Good day. Stay safe, if that's even possible.
I haven't seen death. I plan to... Tell me more. What a thoughtful gift. Thank you. How kind. Please, go on. No. I'll be honest. Let me ask you something. Stay safe, if that's even possible.
It's not safe to be alone. I certainly don't want to be the third victim. Two of us have been murdered. One of us is a killer. But who?
It's not safe to be alone. Certainly.
It's not safe to be alone. I certainly don't want to be the third victim.
3 people now dead, and yet the 2 of us still live. Do you think I'm the killer? Because I most certainly wonder the same thing about you. At first, I thought Matilda was just a cloying old hag, but now I realize she could be the killer. Someone killed the man. But who? And for what reason? We may never know. This is insane. We're being hunted down one by one. There must be a way out of this madhouse.
You and I are the only ones left. But we're not alone in this house. That killer is in here with us, hiding. But where? We've got to get out of here. You understand me? We're the only ones left. We need to find a way out of this house. Come on!
Not so loud, please. What a headache I've got. I'm Agnet the Smith. The Pickled, they call me. Sure wish I was pickled right now. I can repair almost... What can I interest you in? A fine transaction. Farewell. Go ahead. What can I interest you in? That's... Tell your friends about... Bye. Yes? I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices. You've made a good bit of gold. That's a good deal. Thank you. Be seen.
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets. Greetings once more, assassin. When you're ready, I have a most important contract, one that has been sanctioned by the Black Hand itself. Do you recall the name Adamus Philida, the Imperial Legion best? It's time he joined Sithis in the Void. Think you're up to the task? Adamus Philida has spent his entire career investigating the Dark Brotherhood, interrupting our contracts, killing our family members. We tried to eliminate Philida, of course, but failed on 3 separate occasions. He's a powerful man and was surrounded by powerful associates. Now the Legion Pig's years of service have come to an end. He has retired. Philida must not be allowed such a victory. His destiny is darker. Philida now resides in Leowin, in the City Watch Barracks, an honored guest of the soldiers there. He is in fact more vulnerable than ever. The Black Hand has sanctioned the Rose of Sithis. It is a magic arrow specifically enchanted to kill its target, in this case, Philida. As long as the arrow hits Philida, he will die, but it cannot pierce armor. Shoot while Philida is armored, and the rose will be wasted. Travel to Leowin, track Philida, learn his schedule. Observe when he removes that blasted Legion armor, and then let fly the Rose of Sithis. Kill Philida in any way, Rose or not, and the contract is complete. But to receive a bonus, you must go beyond murder. You must send a message. Once Philida is dead, take the very finger from his corpse, the one that bears an Imperial Legion signet ring. Deposit this finger in the desk of Philida's successor, in his office in the prison barracks, in the Imperial City. Do this, and the bonus is yours. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.